Hello children, hope you're doing well. Thank you for staying home. My name is Helen Nabaja. You can call me Teacher Helen. I'm going to be taking you through English P5 and we shall be doing relative pronouns today. So, make sure you have a pen, you have a book where you can note one or two things that you find that you didn't know. So we are going to have relative pronouns today. What are relative pronouns? These are simply words which tell us which thing or person the speaker is talking about. So we are going to write and say, these are words which tell us which thing or person the speaker is talking about. Okay. So, I can give you some examples of the relative pronouns. We have which, it's a relative pronoun. We have whom, we have who, we have whose, we have that, and others. So because we are in P5, we may stop at this. Which, whom, who, whose, and that. Those are relative pronouns, and they are simply words that tell us which person, which thing the speaker is referring to. Why do you think we call them relative pronouns? We call them relative pronouns because they relate to different clauses. When I talk about a clause, this is a spelling of clause. This is just a part of a sentence. So when I say clause, don't get scared. It's just a part of a sentence. Now, when we have two parts of a sentence coming together and they are related, we can use any of these relative pronouns to bring the relationship together. So when you're asked why they are called relative pronouns, simply because they relate two clauses together. Okay. Now, I'm going to give a simple activity because you have looked at them. I'm going to give you a simple activity and then you fill in. But before the activity, maybe let me give you some examples here of sentences. I'm going to give you some examples, one or two, that are having the relative pronouns used there. The first one I'm going to have is going to be this is the cartoon. Which Mark drew. This is the cartoon which Mark drew. When you look at this, that is our relative pronoun which we have used to join the two sentences. Mark drew, this is the cartoon. So those two different sentences are brought together with the help of that relative pronoun. Example 2. There comes the journalist whom we gave our articles. There comes the journalist whom we gave our articles. And which relative pronoun have we used there? We have used whom. I can give one last example. And it will go. Mary is the lady who was at the media house. Mary is the lady who was at the media house. When you look at that sentence, the relative pronoun we have used is who. So, that is how the relative pronouns are used. You can think of more sentences, use them in your daily life, talk about different things, bring two sentences that are related, use any of the relative pronouns, and put them together to make one sentence. Now, I'm going to give you a quick one where you're going to fill in the relative pronoun that is suitable for that particular sentence. So in your book, you get your pen and paper, you write this quick one. It's an activity. So you're choosing a word from the box. From the box. To complete the sentences. Correctly. I'm going to draw the box for you. You forgive my underlining. So far you should be having a ruler, a pencil, and you draw a neat box. The first one I have in the box is who, then I have which, I have whose, then I have whom. Let me add that. I have that here. So all those are relative pronouns. You're going to use them in the sentences and complete them sensibly. Hello children, nice to see you once again. My name is Helen Nabanja. You can call me Teacher Helen. I'm back again, English P5. I left you with some numbers. There were 4, and I know you did them. Now pull out that work. We are going to mark ourselves. We shall go to the corrections. We had only 4 numbers. Number 1, you have the question with you, and the answer that you should be marking is which. You have which. Your sentence is well punctuated. It has a full stop. Well written. Give yourself a tick. If you wrote something different from which, you can make the corrections. Number 2, the answer is whom. You have something like that, you give yourself a tick. Then number 3, I have who. Put a tick if you have it. Then make corrections if you don't have it. Lastly, number 4, the answer is whose. You have a 4 out of 4. Perfect. So we are putting the corrections aside and moving on to what we are supposed to handle today. Still on the relative pronouns, we are going to pick one for starters, and that is going to be the use of who. So we are here today. We are picking one of the relative pronouns, and that's what we are going to look at. Now you may ask yourself, when do we use who? Yes, we use it to join two related sentences. True. Remember, these relative pronouns are used to tell us which person or thing the speaker is talking about. But when we are dealing with who, it is going to be a person or people. When the sentence is talking about people or a person, then we are going to use who. You get it? So we are going to write something, hoping you're writing. So it's a bullet here. It is used to talk about people. Okay, so I have example one here. My example one says, John is the man he gave me a newspaper. So this is example one. John is the man, he gave me a newspaper. We need to use this. John is a person, so we can use that relative pronoun who to join these two sentences. What is the answer going to be? It is going to be, John is the man who gave me a newspaper. Okay, so I'm writing the answer here. John is the man who gave me a newspaper. Now, someone might wonder, why have we dropped this he? Why aren't we having the he is the man? Let me put it here, and I'm putting it in red because it's really dangerous. John is the man who he gave me a newspaper. It sounds wrong, and it is wrong. That's why I'm even writing it in red. Now, why don't we have this he appearing here? Because we have already mentioned John. So the moment we put here the pronoun for John again, that would be repetition. So we don't need that one. Because we have already talked about John, so we don't need the pronoun for John. Okay? Yes, so the answer for our first example would be, John is the man who gave me a newspaper. We move to example number 2. I hope people are noting something down for reference. Example 2 I have, Martha is the columnist she lost her keys. Martha is the columnist, she lost her keys. We are using who to join these two sentences. Try it out there. What is the answer? The answer is going to be, Martha is the columnist who lost her keys. Perfect. So we write our answer here. Martha is the columnist who lost her keys. Okay? I don't expect anybody to wonder why we have not put a she here. Okay? We have not put that she because we have mentioned the person. So we don't need this pronoun. That would be repetition. Okay? Now, I think people have got 1 or 2, and I can now give you some numbers. There will not be many. You get your book, you write them. Next time we meet, we shall straight away start with the corrections. So we are writing in our books. It's a simple activity. You're rewriting, joining the two sentences. So the instructions are very simple. Rewrite, joining the sentences using who. I expect you to write better. I expect you to underline better and to be neater than I am. Our first number an editor is a person. An editor edits news. Let us say news articles. An editor is a person. An editor edits news articles. So you're using this relative pronoun to join those two sentences. Number 2. There goes the cartoonist she draws boring cartoons. I move to number 3. Ngobi is the editor. He was employed last month. Okay, copywriting. We move to number 4. The journalist visited our school. The journalist visited our school. She has written many stories. Many stories. She has written many stories. Okay. So I'm only giving you those 4 numbers. Answer them, underline very well, punctuate your sentences, and the next time we meet, straight we shall start with the corrections for these 4 numbers, then we shall move to what we are supposed to cover. Thank you for watching.